Hello, hello, hello to my wonderful Geminis. How are you guys doing? How are you guys really doing? Oh, can you believe we're at the end of February? Can you believe it? The end of February? We're going to be doing our soul's journey. Some new cards, and I've been feeling them out, and I like them. I really like them. Sometimes you want to be able to experience clear energy. That's why I always tell you all before stepping into our realm, Garnetqueentarot here, our realm, breathe, vent, stretch, do everything, because when you come in here, I want nothing but positive energy flowing. I don't want built up tension. I want positive energy, because when we come in here, we want good vibes only. I'm serious, because when the energy is clear and free, so many things are able to break through. But if you're upset about this and you're stressed out about it, I pick up on those feelings as well. You know, some people say be careful and stuff like that. So that's why I really ask you guys to breathe and have a positive energy. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you're experiencing, you narrow down to this sacred spot here with us where we communicate and we stay focused on what it is we want. We manifest our true feelings. We clear our mind and we detox. When you get a card out, all the cards in a deck, and a card says to you to declutter and detox, that's an energy, an intense energy. You guys have to get into your spiritual zone. Don't just come by here and fly by night. Seriously, breathe and get your inner peace going so that the energy can flow more consistently and with clarity. Speak to us, spirits, on behalf of our wonderful Geminis. Help them to gain the clarity and understanding that they're needing to questions that they may have. Help them to see signs and messages that normally they may have overlooked. Garnetqueentarot here. Get the experience. I thank you guys so much for your support and being a part of this channel. It is appreciated. Spirit revealed to us any messages meant for Gemini, for now or for later. Help them to get access to understanding and clarity. Denial, death, courage, honesty. Oh. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. See, a lot of times you say, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. When you start becoming truly aligned with yourself, honestly, talk is a good thing to do, but action says so much more. And there are things that we already know the answer to, but we are in denial. We don't want to see it for what it is. Let's say you're in a relationship and you know it's toxic or it's something that's not going to work out, but you still hold on for dear life to that relationship for the fear of being alone. You know, for the fear of not finding someone else better or even the same. So you figure out, rather than thinking the grass is greener on the other side, I'm going to hold on to this relationship and beat it like a dead horse, get as much out of it as I can, because of the fear factor of feeling this is You got to settle. This is your only choice. And that's not true. Just when you stop looking is when somebody is going to come into your life and just bless you. You don't have to settle. You don't have to settle. But you have to be able to compromise. You have to be able to humble when needed. But don't deny yourself the truth. And honestly, sometimes some people aren't just to be in a relationship with some people. You know what you want. And when you settle, it means you're settling for something you really don't get or want to get or feel because you feel this might be your only shot at it. Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. You can learn to adjust and work on certain habits you may have that may have come up as a complaint, and you realize, you know what? I really need to do better in this area or that area. We all need improvement. And as we go through experiences in life, we're going to gain the knowledge we need and we're going to improve accordingly. But if somebody's just totally not feeling you, you're not feeling them, and y'all trying to force things to work, you're only fooling yourself because it's not going to last anyway. And even if it does last, you're going to be miserable. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gemini, you know what that card is saying, right? You know what this card is saying, right? Oh my goodness, I am feeling this. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. That's some deep shiggity. I'm telling you, some deep shiggity right here. A lot of times you think that your life is over when something doesn't work out. Believe it or not, that was part of the process. Those are people you will encounter in life. So when you do again, you know, hey, let me back off. Every experience is a learning experience. You are a good-hearted person and you deserve the best. And you can't shortchange yourself by settling for somebody you know you ain't going to stay with but for so long. But you don't want to be alone, or you think something's wrong with you because you've gone through so many people. The thing is, it's a little bit strenuous to train you to be the way they want you to be. You don't want somebody to take you to try to change you to make you into somebody else that you're not. We all have imperfections and certain areas we need to work on. But if people are constantly criticizing you and finding fault with you, why are they with you? If you don't like me and the things that I do, please explain to me why we're together. Of course, there are going to be situations where we don't agree and we agree to disagree, or we argue it out till we understand each other's point of view. But don't try to mold me into what you think I should be. I'm not the person for you. Gemini, that's what you have to recognize. And you already got two personalities. You could flip the script so quick you'd have people fall out. There are things you have to improve on. Straight up. You know this. But you don't need somebody to restructure you into what they want you to be. And you know things you like and you don't like. And if you accept it now, they're going to think you cool with it. And that's what causes the friction in a relationship, because people don't speak up because they don't want to lose out on the relationship. So you tolerate some stuff you can't stand because you don't want to be alone. You don't think there's somebody for you. When you travel and you meet new people and you do things, sometimes we stay stuck in the arena that we're in thinking that's all we have. Exploration is key to learning and meeting new people, learning about other cultures. Do not put yourself in the box. Do not define yourself by the words of this person or that person. You know the things you like. You know the things you don't like. Stop tolerating and settling for things you don't like, because you know what? You end up being miserable and the relationship is always going to be on fire. needing a hose to put it out, because it's going to be back and forth all the time, because this is not your person. You know when you meet the right one. You may like qualities or things about a person, but there's a lot of things. When you have a list of more than half of the things you don't like, what are you doing? Now, if you like the person, but it's just a couple things you don't like, you guys could compromise. But how are they going to know that that's a problem for you if you don't share it with them? You got to compromise, but you got to talk about it. You know, a compromise is two people working together in this relationship. You blending in agreements and disagreements so that you all could come to a whole and agree together. Relationships take work. They take work, and that's what people have to understand. You just say, oh, we laughed, oh, we had good sex, and that's it. No, it's more to it. What happens after you wake up from the sex and you all look at each other in the face? Do you still have conversation, or do you try to rush off? You're just good for sex? Come on. You have to learn to communicate. And Gemini, this is a big deal for you, because you try to humble and hold part of yourself back so you could make a relationship work, and you're not happy, and then you explode. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I find the inner strength. That means you got to go deep down inside. This is courage. You got to go deep down inside to do something that makes you uncomfortable, but you do it anyway because it's for your betterment. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, because of the fact that you're starting to align with yourself and getting to know who you are, what you like, what you don't like, what meshes with you and what doesn't. You're gaining courage. Gemini. Ooh, can you feel that? Can you feel that energy? It's like an energy of enough. I'm not gonna submit myself to situations that I'm not happy with. I believe in compromise. I believe in networking. I believe in working together. But you got to give me the respect I deserve. So my courage is, I'm going to speak up when I need to. I'm not going to keep quiet to make things work all the time. My voice matters. I matter. And that's what you have to believe. That's what you have to go. I have areas of my life that I need to work on to better myself. But I'm not changing my identity to appease you. I want to be in a relationship. I want a long-lasting relationship, but I don't want to lose myself in the process. Gemini, you have to realize that if somebody is completely trying to change you, they don't want to be with you. You're not the person they want to be with. They'll have this person in their head, in their mind, that has taken up residency, and they want you to mold to that person that they see would make them happy. It's about compromise. We got to throw some issues on the table and sort through it and figure out what we could live with and what we can't. And if that person is causing you stress and not the love you're desiring, what are you doing? What are you going after? What? Have the courage to speak up for yourself. Have the courage. Look how beautiful this card is. Have the courage to acknowledge your true identity and your true feelings, and do not allow people to make you into what they want you to be, unless you want to be that way. That's up to you, but you have the final say. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. You see? You see how that goes along with courage? You have to be your true self. Gemini, that's the only way you work. You have things to work on, like anger issues, emotions when things don't go your way, sometimes even a vengeful attitude when somebody's done you wrong. And it's like your soul can't rest. You have to work on being a calmer version of yourself, where people don't know which buttons to always push with you. You have to take control of who you are and identify accordingly. Don't let people feel they know you to the extent that you react exactly how they predict. You need to shake it up sometimes and surprise yourself and surprise others that, you know what? I'm going to meditate, I'm going to practice on my breathing, but you will not destroy my inner being, my inner self. You can't dictate my path. Only my source does that. So if you thought I was going to react a certain way, even though it's burning inside of you to act that way, don't do it. Don't give people the satisfaction of feeling they know what buttons to push or what to do to get at you under your skin, because then you constantly react the same way and they constantly have the power, not you. Don't give away your power to others by reacting according to what they think you would do if they do this. Surprise them. Be the element of surprise. Be honest with yourself. Let certain things go. Don't take on every battle, Gemini. Don't take on every battle. Every battle is not meant to be fought. Hold your inner self responsible for yourself, how you react. Keep your peace, keep your calm, and don't let people dictate your next steps. Continue on your journey, and overcoming is the key to everything. There are situations in life that will come about that will throw you off your path. They're distractions, they're obstacles. And sometimes you deny that they're even there when you know they are. Gemini, start working on building you back better. Start working on accepting things you can't change. You may even like certain people are just not right for you. And you don't want to be years down the line saying, you know what, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't let that be part of your DNA. Look at the qualities of people that have passed through your life that you really liked and write them down. And when you start seeing people coming about in your circle and you're manifesting on these qualities, don't say you just want any old woman, any old man. You want somebody with some of these qualities, all of them if possible, so that you could get closer to what it is you want that's going to make you happy. Don't just settle and say, at least I got somebody. No, you got somebody. What? What do you have? Make sure that the person you choose to be part of your life and share your life with, you really like. Don't be in denial. Be honest with yourself. And if something has to end, don't look at it as just death. Look at it as a new beginning. When something ends, something new begins. And that's how it is. It's like I get through the storms because I keep my umbrella packed, my boots packed, my raincoat, jacket packed. So when it happens, or even in my car, so when it happens, I've got my protective gear. Forge through life, through the storms, through the endings, through the beginnings, with a zest for life, of seeking out answers to questions that you have, of gaining access and becoming closer to what it is you want. Like I said, when you come into this realm, I want you to feel the flow of love, gratitude, positivity. Release any anger or evil spirits around you. Don't let people be able to dictate your path. And most importantly, have confidence and courage and believe in yourself. And stay true to you. Be honest with yourself. Don't let denial be your friend. Garnetqueentarot here, saying thank you so much, Geminis, for stopping by, where we're inspired to rise. We're ending the second month of the year. Take control of your life. Take control of yourself. And don't allow others to dictate your path or to make you feel less than. Inspire yourself. Participate in prayer and manifestation through your source so that you're able to unveil messages that are meant for you. Ever looked up at a billboard or something and saw a sign that you had a question to and the sign answered it? That's when you get more in tune because you pay attention. You're aware of your being. You're aware of your surroundings. You're aware of your inner self. Start listening to yourself and rationalizing as to what it is you truly want out of life. Don't leave anything for chance. Take chances, but don't leave things to chance. And most important, believe in yourself. Even when others don't, believe in you. Because others won't believe in somebody that don't believe in themselves anyway. So believe in yourself and go after what you want. If you want more out of life, what are you doing to attain it? Ask yourself those questions. What am I doing different from last year, this year? The year just started. Make sure you're on course and stay there. Keep moving forward. Peace. Signing out. Garnet Queen Tarot. Thank you for your support. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, you matter. Stay talkative. Speak your truth and be honest with yourself. Take care.